Hey guys, Xfox here. Check it out. We are back with just some of the patch notes here for September 19th / September 20th. That's going to be coming out. Just want to give you guys a quick overview of what's coming, just in case some of you guys are kind of like, what's going on in this patch? I know for a while, right, I never even read them as well. So let's just go over them. Unfortunately, there are no new characters, maybe in the next one, right? But there are some pretty big updates to a few of the characters, probably ones that you play, because they are kind of big characters. Anyway, let's go down and check these out. So let's scroll down. You got a few new costumes, right? Of course, you get the same kind of perks that you get before, you know, the bonuses. So we got one for Chase, Zephyr, Ophelia, and Kara, or Kara, however you want to say it. I think Chase's is kind of cool. The other ones, not so much, but I think Chase's is kind of cool. I mean, look at that, right? Yeah. Anyways, there is going to be a special event. It's called Giant Moon Rabbit Lulu. Supposedly it's going to come twice. You can't kill it on the second time. It's supposed to boost your kind of your prizes as you guys are going to go through. So we're going to see how this goes. But again, you kind of can see here, Moon Rabbit Lulu, kind of crazy. You guys can see the actual post here, and it kind of goes over more in depth. So it's going to be kind of cool, but right? Guild Conquest. So they changed this up a little bit. As you can see here, Guild Conquest single mode. For those of you who felt uneasy forming a party with other players, we offer a single mode, which is kind of cool. Because, right, every time that I did kind of these Guild Conquests, like, no one would join. I'm like, what's going on? Just come on. So single mode battle request, 2 entrance tickets for each battle, but it'll give you twice as many rewards per participation. So that's pretty cool, right? So Guild Conquest season ends coming up here October 3rd. A lot of stuff, again, you know, it's very, I think it's kind of minor. PvP League of Honor. So League of Honor main season close, which is actually coming up. All this stuff is kind of the same as before, but check this out. Closing date, start date, right? First, Champion Jane of Honor ticket. Oh, that's going to be pretty cool. So I assume this is going to be a unique ticket, right? That only one person's going to have, which is freaking crazy. And then, of course, you have 2 through 11, so you're going to have a couple more tickets. So these are kind of cool because they're going to be special. They're going to be special, special things that are very unique. So, but by all means, if you're number 1, I mean, you earned it, right? Now, there are a few new artifacts. Some of these are okay. I didn't find any of them stellar. Assassin's Mask, increased P-Dodge by 100. Each successful dodge increases attack by 1%, stacking up to 20 times. That's pretty good, but there's other artifacts that are just so much more better, right? I mean, they're just so much more better. So that's all right. Solar Stone, this is okay. Pills D damage equal 20% of the attack nearby enemies in a circular range every second, and decreases their heal rate by 30% for 5 seconds. That's not bad, but still, I mean, there's just better ones out there. Feather of Sacrifice for 120 seconds after the battle starts, takes 10% extra damage, increases all damage taken to the enemy boss. So not bad. Again, there's still just better things that are out there. Look at that. Oh, thank you. Anyways, going down here, here's some of the balance adjustments. These are the ones that we really need to focus on. Now, Kahlua, a lot of people used him. Again, you know, we have enhanced Kalua's electrifying effect to improve his performance. You're right. He was kind of underwhelming, but now he is much better. Reyna, this is a big one. Her crit chance was too high. You bet. Duh. That thing was like way increased. And the big one here is they changed this. Perk 3 changed from crit boost to damage boost. And they reduced the actual cooldown. And they upped, right, the Lucky Child. So this is the big one, I think, for a lot of people who use her. I'm still kind of curious to see how this is going to turn out, but this is going to be the biggest rework. Nalia, Audi. Audi's a big one. Because they're going to rework his 4th skill into his 3rd skill, or it's going to be his ultimate now. So you can see they really reworked him. I have him, but I never really did much with him because I felt like he just wasn't quick enough. Priscila, this is a big one as well. I know a lot of people use Priscila. Priscila will be able to dispel CC inflicted on herself and allies, right? So that's kind of cool. Then Acro, here's some new effects for him as well. Crow's skill effect change. I kind of read these before. The revamp P is unique weapon effect will ease the skill timing, because you kind of had to adjust them just right, or hit them just right. So it looks like they kind of increased from 1 to 2. So it looks like they kind of got these a little bit better, so you can actually pick the order of them a little bit better. Laudia, however you say it. I really didn't go over a lot of this. Looks like they kind of upped it, up some of her skills a little bit. Shay, this one, oh man, I couldn't believe it. We aim to maintain the ear removability of her skill effect while changing the skill in the past. I liked her because, right, she just had very powerful skills that you couldn't take off, but now they are dispellable. Oh man, that's not good. Chapter 8, monsters from easy, normal, hard modes have adjusted their attack to reduce their HP enhanced. And of course, they have Hell Mode released for Chapter 8, right? Before it was only to Hard. So Hell Mode, they're going to actually give a lot more items and things like that to your character. So check it out. You kind of can see minimum gold, maximum gold. Some of these are pretty high, right? EXP required. Whoo, look at that. 94,000, 92,000. That's a chunk. Stamina required, though, 96. That's a big one. But this is nice. You'll have a higher chance of acquiring following items in Chapter 8 Hell Mode, which is right? Right now, we kind of like don't get all that great of items in Hard Mode inside Chapter 8. Goes over the tiers. I won't go over that. That's nothing too crazy. Again, world ranking bosses have been diversified, so you kind of can see the distribution of goods there. Index button they added here instead of having to go up to the new and go do it. And then weekly mission adjustments, they kind of go over here and talk about, not having to do every single mission to get your to your gems. Now you can do just 5 or 10 or 5 to 10 to get the items, right? Which is super nice. Now a lot of this, again, the visual effects and things like that, monster HP revamp, this is nothing new. Some of these bug fixes are just smaller things. I didn't notice anything too crazy. There were a few Leo fixes and things where certain on some of his skills he was dealing magic damage instead of P damage, was kind of crazy. You could see Chase's skill kind of was fixed and Leah's fixed, but it's stuff that I never really noticed. But hopefully you guys, again, kind of get a good idea of what's happening in this decent patch that's going to be coming out here soon. I know, again, for me, I don't really look at the patch notes. I just kind of play and be like, oh, check that out. So hopefully some of you guys are playing the game and just listening to this to be like, okay, cool, nothing really affected me. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about the new patch notes, and see you in the game.